I have a really big pick. See? Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about a topic that I think is probably often overlooked or taken for granted, but it's actually super important, crucial to the type of guitar, to the genre, to what you're going to be doing. And yeah, we're talking about guitar picks. So I'm gonna go through 15 picks, I'm gonna shred, I'm gonna play with all 15 picks, and then I'm gonna give you my thoughts after that as to like, well, which ones were the best. But before I do that, I wanna give you a really quick rundown on all 15 picks. It's gonna be fast. Ready? Here we go. We've got the diamond pick from Rombo. It's 2 millimeters thick, it's kind of contoured, it's got the hole in there, and it's kind of sharp down at the bottom. This is an attack pick. It's got a pointy edge on the top and a pointy edge on the bottom, and it's got bumps in the middle to like enable you to hang on to it better. A big stubby from Dunlop, 2 millimeters, see-through purple, transparent purple, whatever, with a nice sharp tip at the end. This crazy thing looks like one of those bread bag ties, right? That's exactly what it looks like. But actually, somebody made this for the purpose of being a guitar pick, and I got this from my buddy, Joe Thrash Potato. Here we have an authentic Yngwie Malmsteen guitar pick used by Yngwie Malmsteen, and I got this at one of his concerts in Hollywood years ago. The thinnest pick of the bunch, just a generic purple pick, but you can see how flimsy and thin it is. Wow, what's that gonna do to my shredding? And we've got the official Metal Dude guitar pick. Yeah, Metal Dude.
Seriously!
And if we're gonna test out the Metal Dude pick, well, we've gotta test out the official Bald Shredder guitar pick, available on eBay. One of my personal favorites, this is the genuine, real Racer X guitar pick, as used by Bruce Boyer, that I got at one of their shows at the Troubadour in Hollywood back in the fall of 1989.
The pick of destiny!
One of the thickest picks of the bunch today, this is a signature Andy James pick that I got from my buddy Lester Mitchell. A Paul Gilbert pick that I got from Paul Gilbert at the NAMM show years ago, and it's not nearly as thick as you would think it is. And these are the picks that I have been using since the 80s. Dunlop 1.14 millimeters with the beveled edges, my favorite. This little teeny tiny pick that I got from Graphtec. And last, a pick made out of wood. That's right guys, completely wooden pick. It's really thick. I got this on Temu recently. Okay guys, so I'm gonna play with each pick. You're gonna hear a lot of the same licks over and over, a lot of alternate picking, shredding, because really I'm trying to put these picks through their paces with that kind of playing, since that's my style, and see which one comes out on top. Here we go. Okay, 3 that I can eliminate right away was that really teeny tiny pick from Graphtec. It's just too small and I felt like I was missing the strings. The pick of Destiny, I was hoping the spirit of Ronnie James Dio would show up, but he didn't, and it's just like too awkwardly shaped. And that super thin, flimsy purple one, it's just not good for shredding. I need a thick pick. The wooden pick, yeah, way too thick, and this was weird, guys. It felt like the pick was hanging on or grabbing onto the strings. It was like gripping the strings more than all the other ones, like the plastic ones or the Durlin ones or whatever. And I guess it's just because that natural material, that wood, it just kind of grabbed onto the strings and it gives it like a really, a lot thicker sound as well. So yeah, not for shredding. The bread tie, yeah, this one was really awkward too because it's really small and really I could only get like a tip, you know, on the strings. Yeah, I could play with it, but it wasn't comfortable. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. The attack pick, it was okay, but because it's pointed on both ends, when I'm holding it like this, you know, with this part on the bottom, the top pointy part is like, I can feel it like poking into my fingers, so it's not very comfortable. The stubby, I like the idea, but again, it's like too small on the end, so I feel like I'm like almost missing the strings because I'm used to like a slightly longer pick. And kind of a similar thing with the Andy James pick and the Rombo pick that have like the more pointy ends. I felt like there's kind of something missing at the end when I'm picking and hitting the strings, because if it's pointed and not rounded, technically there's a little bit less material down there at the end, because if it's rounded off, it's a little bit, you know, fatter down at the end, more pick material hitting the strings, so I could probably get used to it, but it did feel a little bit weird. The Paul Gilbert pick was okay, and I wanted to love it, but yeah, just like too thin and flimsy, and I'm surprised that he's like using thinner picks these days. The Metal Dude pick, I almost hate to say it, but I actually liked this one quite a bit. I think this one is about 1.12 millimeters thick, and yeah, nice, good, thick, solid pick. Rounded point at the end, good size. I liked it. And the Bald Shredder pick, of course I like that one. 1.12 millimeters, Durlin, good shape, nice and thick, nice and solid, easy to grab onto because of the Durlin material. Yeah, great pick. Now I'm down to my last 3, guys, and that is the Dunlop one that I usually use, my Racer X pick, and my Yngwie Malmsteen pick. And I guess it's no surprise that these are my top 3 because these are the ones that are most alike. They all feel like the same material, about the same size. The Yngwie Malmsteen one looks like it's a little bit thicker than the other 2, but all 3 of them have the beveled edges. And I've been playing these picks with the beveled edges for so long that when I play picks without the beveled edges, it feels a little bit weird. So yeah, I guess I'm going with the Dunlop style with the beveled edges with a nice thickness. So I think this is the right pick for me. But what's the right pick for you? I want to know what you guys use. Like, fill up that comment section. I want to see a million comments, people saying, well, I use this pick, and be specific. What brand is it? How thick is it? What's the shape? Does it have beveled edges? Does it have a pointy end? What? Tell me exactly what kind of pick that you have and why it's the right pick for you. And have you tried those other kind of picks and it just didn't work out? All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.